We live on you. We live on Facebook. We live on YouTube. Shalom, Yonkers. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakadah to the brothers. Yahweh Shemar Atham by Shem Yahshua to the sisters. I'm Priest and Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. And this is a quick class for my brothers and sisters. This is ISUBK. You know what I'm saying? We start off in 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? Under Commander Junior in Holland. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called blacks, the so-called Native American Indians, the so-called Hispanics, that they are God's chosen people according to the Bible. Now, you know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians have always talking about that they love. They love Christ. They love the Bible. But we're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, what love is. Because we don't know what love is and what's love according to the Bible. What's love is according to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Love is following the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. That is love. Love is an action word. And we're going to go in because everybody talking about that they love God. They love the Most High God. But let's go, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to Proverbs let's go to Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. Read that, Bob Shaw, if you have it.
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10.
Go on.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Go on.
And the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
The knowledge of the what?
Of the holy is understanding.
That's what it said. It said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You have to fear the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us talking about, oh, we love God, but we don't fear him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To do his law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The fear of the Most High God is the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
It's the beginning of wisdom. We fear him and we listen to what the Most High God says. Read out, the fear of the God is the beginning of wisdom. What it says after that, sir?
And the knowledge.
In the what?
Knowledge.
In the what?
Knowledge.
The law, statutes, commandments.
Knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? To understand this Bible, that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians is the Israelites. Say that again.
God. And the knowledge.
And the knowing. In the knowing. The Christian church talking about that they know this Bible.
Right.
They don't fear the Most High God. Right. Because they say the laws is done away with.
Right.
Fear of the God is the beginning of wisdom.
That's what it is.
Fear, you know what I'm saying? Fear of the Most High God is the beginning of knowledge, of knowing.
God.
We know this. We know it. We don't.
God. Verse 11.
Oh, no. What it said? The fear of the God is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Go on.
And the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
The knowledge of the what?
Of the holy.
Of the what?
Holy.
Do you know who is the holy? The Most High God.
Right.
He's set apart from any other, you know what I'm saying, stone or wood. That's what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What it says right there again?
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Go on.
And the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
And the knowledge of the Most High God of the holy is understanding.
Right.
Where you going to get that? And that was the Old Testament that I just read.
Right.
You have to read the Old Testament so you can understand the so-called New Testament.
That's right.
In the Apocrypha. The whole entire Bible. But if you only started, you know what I'm saying? If you read in the book, and you start on the back of the book, how the hell you know what the hell the book is about? Right. You don't. You don't. But you know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. And let's go, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to because we're gonna go through this fast. Give me Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. Because for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, we're gonna go into the New Testament. Because we gotta let these Christian church, these Catholic church, these local churches that they don't know a goddamn thing when they were talking about, you know what I'm saying, Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, that people don't know his name is Yahushua. Right. But we call him Jesus Christ because this is what our oppressor have taught us. This is our oppressor had taught us. Right. White Jesus doctrine, slave master doctrine. That's what he taught us. But since 1969, ISUBK had teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They are the chosen people of the Bible. Right. We are the chosen people of the Bible. And I'm going to let you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to read a scripture, what Christ says. What Jesus Christ said. The people who believe in Jesus Christ. This is what he said out of his own goddamn mouth. Because his Bible is not written to everybody. Right. Can you read that Bible to show?
God, this is Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24.
Go on. Because, you know what I'm saying? Ask your Christian church about this. Right. Ask them. about what Christ said. Because all of them said that they follow Christ.
Right.
They said that they follow Christ. They don't follow a goddamn thing. This is what Christ followed. Read that.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said.
But he what?
But he answered and said.
This is Christ right here. He's talking and he's answering somebody. Read on.
I am not.
Say that again.
I am not.
I say that again.
I am not.
No, he here to save everybody.
I am not.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm here to save the whole world.
I am not.
This is Christ talking. I am not. Read on.
Sent.
You say that again?
Sent.
Oh, I am not. You know what I'm saying? Say that again.
Sent.
Sent. Who sent him? The Most High God sent him. The Most High God, because he feared the Most High God. He feared him. Right. He didn't have a goddamn choice. He feared the Most High God. The Most High God sent Christ. Go ahead.
But
go ahead.
Unto the lost sheep.
Up to the what?
The lost sheep.
The so-called blacks.
The lost sheep.
The so-called Hispanics.
The lost sheep.
The so-called Native American Indians.
The lost sheep.
You know what I'm saying? The so-called, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The so-called the so-called let's see what our president calls us. You know what I'm saying? They call us a bunch of savages.
The lost sheep.
Go on.
Of the house of Israel.
Of the what?
Of the house of Israel.
Of the house of everybody.
Israel.
Of the house of the whole world.
Israel.
Of the house of the Europeans.
Israel.
Of the house of the Chinese.
Israel.
Of the house of the Africans.
Israel.
Of the house of the East Indians.
Israel.
That's what he only came here. For the lost sheep of the house of Israel, who are the blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans are today.
Right.
That's coming out Christ's mouth. Christ's mouth. Don't get mad at us. We're just talking about what Christ's talking about.
Right.
You could drop that and go what Christ was talking about. Because go to let me get John chapter 13 verse 34. Because let's talk about what Christ did. Because Christ came to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Who's lost right now? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We so lost that we carry our oppressor's name on our backs.
Right.
Why is there an Easterling? Why is there a King? Why is there a Johnson, a Hall, a Hernandez, a Rodriguez, a Gonzalez? Those are all European names, sir.
Right.
Those are all goddamn European names.
Right.
We are the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
But we have some curly fries on the side with a little small hats talking about they are God's chosen people.
Right.
How is that possible? They know who the hell they are. They're not lost. They know who they are. The same people, it's not ironic that the same people talking about they are God's chosen people look exactly like the same people that gave us white Jesus.
Right.
You think that, you know what I'm saying? You think that's by accident? No. That ain't by accident. But we want to be hard-headed and stiff-necked. We want to disrespect our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand how to be a brother, how to love each other. We don't understand that at all. Because we want to follow the philosophy of these oppressors.
Right.
We want to go against the Most High God. We don't want to fear the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? The fear of the Most High God is the beginning of what? Wisdom.
That's right.
What is the wisdom? Loving your brothers and sisters.
Right.
Knowing what love is. Love is a goddamn action word.
That's right.
That's what the Most High God taught us. And that's what Christ, when he came on the scene to teach to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. We harder than a stiff neck. Can you read that Bible, Sean?
God, John chapter 13, verse 34.
Go on.
A new commandment.
A new what?
Commandment.
Oh man, hey, I shoot the cake on the streets, you know what I'm saying, all the time. And we teach our people how to love each other. You know what? That's new to us.
Right.
We don't know how to love each other. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible. We don't know. We tell you know what I'm saying? We telling our brother how to love each other. It's something new.
Right.
We're telling our brother right now on Facebook, on YouTube, how to love each other according to the Bible. Not according to our oppressors, these goddamn snow roaches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These shaved goddamn monkeys. You know what I'm saying? They taught us how to love.
Right.
How to love, man on man, women on women. Your son become your father. Your son become your mother, and your mother become your father. How is this possible?
Right.
How is this possible? What type of love is that? We're gonna love from a goddamn molester.
Right.
We know the history of this goddamn country. We know the history of this goddamn country.
Right.
We're talking about love for the Most High God. And this is Yahushua, Jesus, ignorant that you call Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? He said this to his brothers and sisters the same way that we're teaching our brothers and sisters this. This is a new commandment. This is something new on the block in Whitney Young. You know what I'm saying? On Warburton.
Right.
61 Ravine.
Right.
Lawrence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Saratoga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where we got Morris.
Right.
Morris Avenue. What's going on? Van Cortlandt, right off of Elm Street. Elm Street is in the house. A new commandment that I give to you. Read that.
A new commandment I give unto you.
Oh, go ahead.
That ye love one another.
That we do what?
Love one another.
That we love one another. Go on.
As I have loved you.
As what?
I have loved you.
This is Yahushua talking. This is Jesus Christ talking. How did he love us? He put his goddamn life on the line.
Right.
That's love right there. That's love right there. He put his goddamn life on the line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When did the Christian church ever put their goddamn life on the line?
Right.
And we doing, you know what I'm saying? We use love loosely. You know what I'm saying? We call it love because I get high with my man.
Right.
We call love that we run and train on women. You know what I'm saying? We call love that we going half on a goddamn dime bag.
Right.
You call that love? What type of love is that? That's not no goddamn love. That's vanity.
Right.
You don't know what love is. Love is putting your life on the line righteously. Not two brothers who doing, you know what I'm saying, who's doing dirt, try to live clean. We're not doing that at all. We're righteous brothers, righteous men, righteous love. I'm dying for that brother because he would die for me because he's a righteous man. He's teaching my son not to kill each other. He teaching my, you know what I'm saying, that brother over there that I'm dying for, he teaching my daughter not to be a goddamn whore. You know what I'm saying? He teaching my son not to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? He teaching my daughter not to disrespect her parents. You know what I'm saying? He teaching my son and my daughter, you know what I'm saying, the law, statute, commandments according to the Most High God. He teaching my son and my daughter, they are you know what I'm saying, they are Israelites. They are God's chosen people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The Issachar, you know, the Mexican are God's chosen people.
Right.
The Haitians are God's chosen people.
Right.
The so-called African Americans, God's chosen people.
That's right.
The so-called, you know what I'm saying, Hondurans is God's chosen people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Colombians is God's chosen people. But our slave master said that we different. But meanwhile, we wearing our slave master names on our backs. Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ came to his brothers and sisters, the lost sheep of Israel, and said, what? Start that from the top, sir.
A new commandment I give unto
Because
you.
we never heard it before. Because we hard-headed and stiff-necked. Because we selling drugs to each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, we following our own understanding.
Right.
We follow our, you know what I'm saying? We follow these other nations. Their philosophy of love.
Right.
Now look outside. Look at what is love. Love could be any goddamn thing.
Right.
Not according to the Bible, and we're going to get into that. Read that what Yahushua said, Jesus Christ.
A new commandment I give unto you.
It's a new commandment I give unto you. Read on.
That he love one another.
That you do what?
That he love one another.
That you love one another according to the Lord's statute commandments, because love is the action word. Read on.
As I have loved you.
As Christ have loved blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, he put his life on the line. Read on.
That he also loved one another.
Go on.
Verse 35.
Go ahead, go on 35, because this is for the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim, anybody who believes in Christ. Read that.
But this shall all men know.
But what?
But this shall all men know.
But this shall all men know. All men know. For this shall all men know. This is Christ talking. Read that.
That ye are my disciples.
And say that again.
That ye are my disciples.
This is when all men know that this is Christ's disciple. The action word. Read.
If ye have loved one to another.
Oh, yo, only way that you're talking about that you can follow Christ if you love one another. You know what I'm saying? If you love one another, this is Christ's teaching. You know what I'm saying? The lost sheep of the house of Israel. Drop that. Go to the bedrock. First John chapter 5 verse 3. Let's teach the people what love is. Let's teach the people what love is. Because Christ was talking about a new commandment that I get unto you. Ain't no goddamn new commandment. The new New Testament wasn't written. Christ was reading the Old Testament. And we're going to go into the Old Testament, you know what I mean? What Christ was repeating, what he learned. Because he feared the Most High God. You have that, sir?
God.
Right. Let's tell the people in Yonkers what love is according to the Bible.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
Go on.
For this is the love of the Most High.
Say that again.
For this is the love of the Most High.
Oh, wait. For this is the love of myself.
Of the Most High.
No, this is for the love of my girl.
Of the Most High.
No, this is for the love for my father.
Of the Most High.
No, this is for the love of my mother.
Of the Most High.
Well, this is the love of, you know what I'm saying, of my so-called friend.
Of the Most High.
Yo, fear of the God, fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. Fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. This is the wisdom right here. Read on.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
Keep his commandments.
For this is the love of God. That's the pinnacle. That's what love is. This is what Christ was talking about. A new commandment that I give to you. Anytime he's talking about love, he's talking about the love of the Most High God. That's what he's talking about.
Right.
Anytime when love come out of his mouth, he's talking about the love of the Most High God, which is what?
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
Keep his commandments.
This is the Most High God, because we know Christ loved the Most High God. If we keep his commandments, read on.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Wait, his commandment is what?
Not grievous.
His commandments is hard to do.
Not grievous.
Well, yeah, the commandments is done away with.
Not grievous.
Love, you know what I'm saying? Loving God and doing his commandments, it's got to be hard.
Not grievous.
Wait, hold up. My Christian church, you know what I'm saying? My pastor had told me, you know what I'm saying? Love, you know what I'm saying? I could love God, but not do the commandments.
Not grievous.
No. It's not up to us.
Not grievous.
There you go. The commandment is not grievous. Guess who made the commandments grievous? Our goddamn slave master.
Right.
Well, how is so goddamn grievous if I say I'm not going to sell drugs to my brothers? How so goddamn grievous that I'm not going to have an abortion? How so goddamn grievous that I'm not going to treat my mother like a whore? I'm not going to disrespect my sisters. I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of sodomites.
Right.
I'm not going to do this. Anytime Christ is talking about love, if you follow Christ, if you follow Christ, you will love one another. What his love is. Follow, you know what I'm saying, what his love is. The love of God.
Right.
The fear of God. His laws, statutes, and commandments. We have to be taught how to love, because we don't know how to love.
Right.
But the priests and prophets of the ISUPK have been teaching since 1969 for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, who Christ came for. I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Out of Christ's mouth. That's what he said. He ain't came from everybody. He came for the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native American Indians. That's what he came for.
That's right.
Period. And he's teaching us how to love according to the Bible. It's following the law, statute, commandments. Love is a goddamn action word. Christ died for his brothers, righteous brothers who feared the Most High God, because that was the wisdom and that was their understanding. And with that, I'm Priest Officer Parakaza out of Yonkers, New York. And since this is ISUPK, and since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They are God's chosen people. Period. Nobody else. And Christ only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And you look outside right now, look outside Whitney Young, you look outside on Chestnut, you look outside on Ashburton, you look outside on Orchard Street. Those are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And we have, and ISUPK is coming on the scene to teach our brothers and sisters a new commandment that we're going to teach to you, that we love one another. And with that, Shalom, Yahbashim, Yasharakatha to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Salakia. Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Atam, Bashim, Yasha to the sisters. Got that.